want to tell them?
Yes.
Tell them.
We are going to India. Finally.
The day has finally come.
Yeah.
This is it. And we are about to leave to where?
India.
All right,
Chennai.
so we are about to head to the airport and yeah, let's watch this journey unfold.
Here we go. Off to the Indias. There they go. There they go. There they go. There they go. I wasn't ready. I wasn't ready.
Trying to keep this together.
Yeah, our suitcase keeps falling off. We carried light. Just checked in. Getting closer and closer.
Closer. It's actually really happening. We've crossed everything. So yeah, it's not a joke, it's not a dream. Our tickets are here and we're about to leave for India.
Yes, we have checked in. We have our boarding pass. Maybe that is our flight. We don't know.
Yeah.
We'll take anything at this point.
Touchdown in Ethiopia.
The tree is so pretty.
Hey, you look so pretty. Yeah. Touchdown.
When I say it on videos, people always are like, no, that's not true.
Just the intensity. How are you, my dear? How are you, my dear?
I love you, dear.
Oh my god!
Wrapping up day one.
Why are you showing 2 then?
Oh, day one. I was doing the peace side. But it's been an incredible day. Like this, I feel like I can't break it down in a short paragraph per se. But it's been enlightening. It's been full of love. That's what I'll say. It's been full of love, and yeah, I feel really at home. So now that we've reunited, I really look forward to seeing what else this trip has in store. But yeah, this has been a memory a core memory, something I'll really keep close to me forever. My first time in Chennai, Lagos, Chennai.
In case you're new here, let's bring you up to speed on what's been happening so far. So, I'm Tommy Day, and this is my wife, Kalpa. We've been married for nearly 2 years and recently made our first visit to Chennai together. Now, this was a big deal for 3 main reasons. For starters, Kalpa hadn't seen her parents for over 5 years. We recently did a video on this you should definitely check out, and be warned, you will probably cry. Secondly, we're pregnant and expecting our first child later on this year. Lastly, this is my very first time in India. Now, one of my goals for this trip, besides connecting with my family and catching up, was to truly understand what it means to be from Chennai. So you can imagine how excited we were realizing we would be around for the Pongal festival. Now, my wife has done a good job, a great job educating me on what Pongal is. We've actually done a video on it, and we've also found our own unique way to celebrate it in a way that works for us. It, however, was truly special getting a chance to experience it with our family in the heart of Chennai. Here's how we spent our very first Pongal in India. Our Pongal weekend started with a visit to see some family members for some lunch. What we didn't know was that there was a huge surprise in store for us, taking us jewelry shopping.
What do you think?
Really nice.
Let me see. Oh, are you crying?
No.
After an amazing day out with the family, we arrived back to find what would become one of my biggest highlights of the trip, our aunt drawing column. Now, column is a traditional art form that traces its origin in ancient Tamil Nadu. It's basically a geometrical line drawing made of straight lines, curves, and intricate patterns using rice flour or chalk on the ground. These designs are typically placed at the entrance of a home and are often said to bring good luck to a household. While these are done every day in millions of households, they usually get more decorative during festive seasons like Pongal. At a first glance, it appeared like a sort of grounded graffiti-like painting, and I couldn't help but get involved.
I feel like I'll be here forever.
Yeah, we'll be here till
Up this street.
sweating?
It was hard
It
work.
was a workout.
It was very hard work.
So imagine people do this every morning.
Every morning.
All those designs outside.
Wow.
It's
You know, I thought this thing was like chalk in the beginning. You know, when we would walk, I would see many. I thought people just used chalk. I didn't know that it was powder.
powder.
Wow.
This dog is our chief guest of the day.
Nope. Nope. Not today.
Let me see your sweat.
Yeah. Are you laughing at me? So while we're all just working, madam over here.
I'm just like standing in the corner watching, but for good reason. I was told not to do it and not to bend.
All right.
After a tiring but exciting column session, Kalpa went on to do some mehendi, which would need the whole night to dry. So I basically needed to be her hands for the rest of the night. The next day, there was a newer column design that needed to be shown some love, and it seemed the whole city and neighborhood was doing the same thing. This time, I tried to add a bit more of an artistic touch to my coloring, so I spent the whole time working on the sugarcane leaves. Comment below on how you think I did.
So it is Pongal, and this is what we are wearing. This is my outfit, and this is wifey's outfit.
It's a beautiful silk sari. And my brother got this for me. And my sister got these anklets for me. So I'm really excited to wear them.
Alright.
This is the queen.
Hello. Happy Pongal. Don't be fooled by the sari. I've not tied it very well. I really love the sari. And I have my anklets here. Yep, I'll fix my sari and then we'll talk more. How do you feel?
I feel good.
Are you sleepy?
A bit.
Because we woke up really early.
Yeah, but I'm fitted.
You look so good.
Thank you.
Amazing. Does it have pockets?
No.
It does.
Which
Your
one?
shirt does.
Oh, it does? Oh, I didn't know. Yeah, it has pockets.
This color really suits you.
Thank you.
How do you feel?
I feel good. This is Pongal in India. I'm dressed up in India. I'm celebrating in India. We've done column. So,
This is Pirima's column. Ours is outside.
yeah, okay. So, yeah, I'm gonna have some coffee now and start the day.
The real festivities began afterwards. The whole family came to the kitchen together to watch the overflow from the pot, signifying what the day is about: gratitude for the harvest. This was followed by jubilation almost reminiscent to that of New Year's. Experiencing it as closely as I did, I can say in summary that Pongal, much like other festivals, is one that brings families closer together. It is filled with traditions, lots of amazing food, and a very important message at the core of it: gratitude. Regardless of what you believe, we can all take something from Pongal. In a world as busy as ours, it's easy to get so caught up in our ambitions, we forget the important things God has done for us along the way. A lot of times we can't take a step forward because we forget the steps that got us to where we are in the first place. And well, Pongal was a polite reminder. It was a beautiful day, one that I won't be forgetting about anytime soon, and it definitely was one that brought me closer to my wife's culture. So, prayer for all of you watching this is that this year, you always have something to be grateful for, and above all, you'll never forget those things. Till our next adventure, see you soon. Happy Pongal. In case you're new here, let's bring you up to speed on what's been happening so far. So, I'm Tommy Day, and this is my wife, Kalpa. We've been married for nearly 2 years and recently made our first visit to Chennai together. Now, this was a big deal for 3 main reasons. For starters, Kalpa hadn't seen her parents for over 5 years. We recently did a video on this you should definitely check out, and be warned, you'll probably cry. Secondly, we're pregnant and expecting our first child later on this year. And lastly, this is my very first time in India. Now, one of my goals for this trip, besides connecting with my family and catching up, was to truly understand what it means to be from Chennai. And what better way to do that than with food? Now, my wife has done quite a good job bringing me up to speed with the culture. She's introduced me to everything from sambar, dosa, vada, curd rice, and the art of eating on a banana leaf. So for today's adventure, we're turning things up a notch. We'll be going to the heart of the city to give me one of the most authentic onboardings into Tamil culture. Today, we're going to try a South Indian Tamil thali. With all of our adventures, we always have to find time for our coffee break.
We're at a coffee shop. Tom is cooling his coffee the south way. Cools the coffee. Do you like it?
I like it. I like the fact that coffee is imported.
Yeah. It's the fuel for the day.
With the guidance of our Amma, we decided to try today's meal in a popular restaurant in town.
We're just getting started.
Alright, pause guys. This is not thali. This is actually paneer curry, and we had this with some beautiful butter naan. Now this is what my wife and mother-in-law ordered. But if you're unfamiliar with the term thali, you're probably wondering what it is. Well, I'm here to break it down. So, thali is basically an Indian style meal that's made up of a variety of dishes. The exact components of the dish vary across states, but what all of them have in common is that rice or roti act as a central part of the dish. What made this the best meal to start with on this trip was the fact that a thali allows you to taste the diversity of South Indian cuisine in one meal and on one plate. Or more accurately, a banana leaf, because that's how it's taken here in the South. As I learned before coming here, there's a method and style to eating the thali, and one of the most important ones is that there's only one way to eat it: with your hands.
Okay, wow.
Alright, so this right here, this is the South Indian Tamil thali. And on my leaf we have some sambar, kuramba, korma, gobi, yogurt, green chutney, kesari, avial, beetroot, and some rasam. So I started off by trying to understand exactly what I was getting myself into, and my amma and wife were very helpful explaining what each element was. All that was left was for the games to begin with the arrival of rice. Our amma, however, noticed that the banana leaf I was given was slightly torn, so it wasn't fit for consumption. So after switching the leaves, it was time to get down to business. I had learned prior that the first thing to do is split your rice. This is, I guess, a way of ensuring you can control how you distribute each condiment, or probably how you ensure you don't overeat. Either way, it comes in very handy when trying to eat a thali. Now, so much was happening, I was getting slightly confused and nervous because I really wanted to do this right. The next few minutes felt like I was about to enter the most serious exam of my life because I was constantly asking questions like my life depended on it.
So I can pour any of these ones. I finish this like this. Without anything, I can put any of them. Should I dip it or pour it in? Right, so what do you suggest I add now?
After about 1,000 questions, I was a bit more confident about demolishing this thali. but ever so often my ama would intervene, giving me ideas on the best ways to spice up the meal. I also found things I liked, so ama made sure more came my way. And since they all need rice, a refill was soon overdue.
What you about to do?
So while my wife and ama were having a completely different experience, things were getting a bit tougher on my side.
Is it chilly?
Not really.
You can manage something.
A lot is happening.
You're full? Are you full yet?
We have this much space.
In all fairness, I was really enjoying the gobi and kurma, and also I had to end the meal with some curd. To wrap up my thali journey, I ended it with some kesari, which was one of my highlights of the meal.
This is really nice. This is like a meal you take before war. Soldiers before the war. It's like that type of meal you take. There's nothing to eat afterwards.
Now, this restaurant's thali was great. It was even more awesome it ended with ice cream, but do you know what's better than this thali? The ones that we ate with family. One thing I noticed about this trip is that every time we reunited with a family member and paid a visit to someone's home, this meal was always part of the welcoming. It was always delicious and it really felt like home. You see, in the restaurant, the waiter stands observing to see if you need a rice refill, but at home, it's one of our family members watching out to see if we need any more rice, sambar, or chutney to ensure the meal is pleasant. This meal isn't exactly had every day. It's actually one of those meals that are brought out on special occasions, and well, I'm blessed that we got a chance to experience many of those. If you ever have the opportunity to go to Chennai, I definitely recommend trying thali at a restaurant because it will be great, but if you're lucky enough to be invited into someone's home to eat the same thing, it might just be the best meal you've ever had. Until our next adventure in Chennai, see you soon. In case you're new here, let's bring you up to speed on what's been happening so far. So, I'm Tommy Day and this is my wife, Kalpa. We've been married for nearly 2 years and recently made our first visit to Chennai together. Now, this was a big deal for 3 main reasons. For starters, Kalpa hadn't seen her parents for over 5 years. We recently did a video on this you should definitely check out, and be warned, you'll probably cry. Secondly, we're pregnant and expecting our first child later on this year. And lastly, this is my very first time in India. Now, one of my goals for this trip, besides connecting with my family and catching up, was to truly understand what it means to be from Chennai. And luckily, my mother-in-law and wife have made this very easy because every day we seem to be embarking on an adventure that brings me closer to the culture. While some days are relaxed, while others have a lot more going on than usual, here's what a typical day for us looks like in Chennai.
Rise and shine. Arise and shine. Arise and shine. Good morning. How are you? Your back was hurting. I'm sorry. How's baby boy? I want to say hi.
Say hi.
For y'all that don't know, her stomach is bumping more than it's ever bumped before. It's time to get ready. We have a very busy day ahead of us. Alright, water is running and we should be leaving the house very soon. So wifey, what are you doing?
I'm just trying to get ready. My mom is waiting.
Oh, you look so tired.
I feel quite sleepy.
No.
I'm actually combing my hair in such a long time. I don't like combing my hair. But let me show you how I do things, okay?
Okay.
So that you can. So I just do eyebrows. This is like the most important thing. And it's because I have been advised not to thread my eyebrows when pregnant. So they look like they really belong in the wild, wild west. So here we go, and that's it. I'm done here. And then I just do a little bit of blush. So I just take that and that. And then I put some blush. This makes a huge difference because whenever I look tired like this, it helps. Just do that. And then finally I just do some mascara. That's it. I'll show you guys the final look, but it's really not that much. Don't like expect something crazy.
The scent for the day, courtesy of my brother. We on this today. And wifey, this is how she smells. If you know, you know. And these are the things that we have to do daily because of the human on the way.
Yeah. This is the first set of things I have to take, and they're just multivitamins to help me and help the baby. I have to do this 1 hour before breakfast. So you know we're about to eat enough.
We're about to eat. The one thing that I realized that I need to figure out is a barbershop. That's been my biggest worry. I've been here and I'm becoming like a caveman, and I want to find a place. Yeah, I don't know if I will, but hey.
I eventually did find a place to do my hair, but that's a story for another day.
You're looking really good.
Thank you.
Like your outfit and your accessories. Let me see your bracelet. Ooh, look at that. Your watch on this hand, your ring on this hand, your shades. Tom's living his best life.
I'm trying.
Meanwhile, I'm just tired.
You're carrying a human. You are carrying a human.
But you look good.
Thank you very much. So usually I carry the equipment in this, so I am always on standby, ready to vlog at any point in time. And that's our cue to go.
Our Chennai adventures always start with getting some breakfast in the heart of the city. As always, we start with our beautiful cup of filter coffee. As a coffee lover, I sincerely can't get over the fact coffee is important here. After trying out a couple of things for breakfast, this is definitely my favorite thing to eat. Ghee roast dosa with masala. This alone can make me move to Chennai permanently. It's so good, guys. After breakfast, we head out for our errands for the day. Now, while Kalpa hasn't really had any strange, persistent cravings during this pregnancy, she occasionally has abrupt needs for particular food, so we had to stop at the side of the road to drink some tender coconuts.
Look at these coconuts. I've never seen a coconut like this, guys. Wow. So much water.
Next, we're off to do my second favorite activity while here, shopping. A lot of the clothing items I got happened to be made in India, so I was amazed at the great deals I could get on items and definitely made the most of this. After an exhausting round of shopping, we're off to do my number one favorite thing to do in Chennai. Eat some good food.
We're tired. We've had a long day of shopping and we're only halfway done. This is
is like the outing party of C12.
Oh,
She's the tour guide, and then this is the lost passenger
who just eats.
who carries our bags. And she's the person who bargains everything and
Everywhere.
fights with the
We
shopkeepers.
get discounts everywhere.
She's giving introduction.
Amma brought us to one of her favorite restaurants in the city. For lunch, we're having garlic naan with a paneer curry. This was incredible, guys.
Apparently the butter from the naan is dripping. How's your juice?
Best juice of this trip.
Best paneer of this trip.
What's your favorite Indian food? Let us know in the comments below. We soon find ourselves shopping a bit more, and in this particular store, I was amazed at the fact they actually offered us some filter coffee to drink as we shopped. Imagine. I know what you're thinking, guys. More coffee? Listen, we needed to find a way to pass time as we were waiting for a ride. But since we really do like coffee, feel free to buy us a cup with the super thanks over here. After a long but fruitful day, it's time to head home. Once we arrive home, we usually show the rest of the family the things we bought. We have some Horlicks and spend the evening having fun conversations with our nephew. I just finished working on a video, uploading a video, YouTube, so now
You should watch. It's such a beautiful video. I think this is like the best one so far.
Wow.
I say that a lot, but this one is it.
wow. At this stage of the pregnancy, this has become part of our routine. Kalpa's legs need to be shown some love, so I massage them after soaking them in hot water and Epsom salt. After this, I tuck her in and call it a night as we await the next day's adventure. What I love most about days like this is that beyond the food and shopping, I'm able to bond with my lovely Amma. Because she's officially taken up the role of tour guide on these adventures in Chennai, I'm able to see India from her perspective, and it's been a beautiful thing to witness, and it's honestly something I'll cherish forever. So until our next adventure, see you guys soon. In case you're new here, let's bring you up to speed on what's been happening so far. So, I'm Tommy Day, and this is my wife, Kalpa. We've been married for nearly 2 years and recently made our first visit to Chennai together. Now, this was a big deal for 3 main reasons. For starters, Kalpa hadn't seen her parents for over 5 years. We recently did a video on this you should definitely check out, and be warned, you will probably cry. Secondly, we're pregnant and expecting our first child later on this year. And lastly, this is my very first time in India. Now, one of my goals for this trip, besides connecting with my family and catching up, was to truly understand what it means to be from Chennai. And being here for nearly up to a month, I'm grateful to say that all these goals were accomplished. What we didn't know entering this last week of our stay in Chennai was how much more beautiful our trip would become, but also how difficult it would be to say goodbye. As we ended our last week of our trip, we had our mind fixated on 3 things: spending as much time as we could with family, enjoying the things we would miss when we leave, and the most dreadful part, packing. But before we could properly pack anything, we had to finalize all our shopping. Now, while we've bought a lot of things while here, none of them have been kitchen items, so on this particular day we set out to get all the things needed to ensure we can take the culture back with us. This was fantastic because a lot of the kitchen utensils we will need are not easily found back home. And honestly, we just look forward to making our own ghee roast dosa and filter coffee in the comfort of our home. After arriving, as usual, we show the family what we got and spend time with our nephew. What we didn't know was that all this time, the family was low-key planning a traditional baby shower for us, otherwise known as Valagabu. Incidentally, this baby shower day landed on Kalpa entering the 7th month of the pregnancy and our departure date, so you can imagine how busy this last day was.
The day has come. It looks like there was a tornado over here. We are trying to pack. And you look like you've been defeated from the packing.
No, I've actually just accomplished my task. Well, when you were away on your errands, I packed these 3 bags. That one, that one, and that one.
That one, that one, that one.
Yeah. As you can see, they're all pretty full except one. And we still have some few clothes to adjust in there. And we also still have some food items to carry, so I'm really hoping they can fit into that one that's not so full yet. But these ones will have to close up. The ones that are full will have to close up. But I'm just so tired, like my feet are swollen and I'm just so tired.
I'm sorry, baby girl. So let us try and see what to do.
With the upcoming ceremony, Kalpa wraps up the evening by getting some mehendi done, courtesy of our amazing Mani. We start our day early with our Amma and Perima coming together to do Nalanga for us. This is a pre-ceremony activity done before auspicious events like weddings, baby showers, and festivals like Diwali and Pongal. It could be considered as a beautification and relaxation activity and is done to surround the couple with good vibes before embarking on their very busy day ahead. This is followed by getting an oil massage and a hot shower or oil bath right afterwards. Not long after, our Amma and Perima head out to do the column for the day.
Today my daughter
All the ladies come together to help Kalpa with her hair, makeup, and draping of the sari. It was so beautiful witnessing this up close and also so amazing to see how long this process takes. But through it all, every single woman in the family was involved. Everyone played a role, ensuring that Kalpa looked like the star of the show. And in the end, she did. My wife looked incredibly beautiful. After about an hour, we were ready to head downstairs for the occasion. The ceremony starts with us getting garlands from our Aka and Mama. We soon take our seats and all the ladies come together to do a series of traditions to Kalpa and I as a way of blessing us before the welcoming of our son. Soon after, we get to one of the most important parts of the day, the Valagapu. As each lady prays and blesses Kalpa, glass bangles are stacked on her hand. This is done by first tying a neem branch on her wrist to signify health. It is believed that the bangle sound induces the child's sense and brain activity, which is well developed in the 7th month. All the women in the family come to adorn flowers on the mother-to-be's hair as a way of blessing her and the child before birth. From here, things got quite emotional. A part that I really loved was when all the women came together to speak directly to our son. They patted on Kalpa's spine and instructed the baby to come out without troubling the Soon after, dancing and celebration followed, and I found myself dancing with my beautiful Indian family. In this moment here, I felt more connected to my family than ever before. I didn't feel like an outsider. I didn't feel like a Nigerian in a foreign land. I genuinely felt like a son. In this moment, I knew I was not only loved by my beautiful family, but accepted wholeheartedly. Next, it was time to eat, but not without feeding the little ones first as a preparation of motherhood. Throughout the trip, everyone has been serving me for meals, so it was truly beautiful getting a chance to do the same to them. Not long after, we say our goodbyes to our family members who came for the occasion and face the hard reality ahead of us. We need to get ready to leave. Heading to the airport with our parents, it was evident that there was still so much to process. But it's really after we checked in and settled down, waiting for our flight, that we started to feel an immediate void. It really felt like we left a part of us behind. Sitting down, we started reminiscing how amazing the trip had been and all the things we would miss. From the beautiful rooftop sunsets, getting oil massages, having amazing food at home, our beautiful interactions with family, warm welcomes into homes, busy roads and hooting bikes, calm cows and colorful art. If you could repeat this whole experience again, change a thing. But how blessed are we that we could leave one family's arm and enter into another in a totally different part of the world. When we first started our journey as Kalpa and Tom, we didn't know how our two worlds would meet. But today, we can say that we have a home in India, Kenya, and Nigeria. And most importantly, a home with each other. I guess that's what makes it Chennai to Lagos. Until our next adventure, see you guys soon.